Righto, so we've got up pretty early this morning, Dar. What is it, 5 o'clock?
5 o'clock, yep.
5 o'clock, get up, gonna punch to the corner and get back somewhere near Big Red this afternoon, have a bit of a last camp out in the bush and get a sunrise in on Big Red hopefully. Seeing how the day goes, we should get back there pretty easily, leaving this time of morning. So we've got a couple hours of darkness and we should have sunrise at the corner itself. So on we go, a bit of a nightmarish night run.
Desert driving in the dark this morning, babe?
It was good.
Yeah. Different experience.
A bit tired though.
Timmy tired. Did you have rum? Maybe that's what I need to do, start drinking rum.
I
Really?
just rolled over.
It works for us.
Here we are at Poeppel Corner. What an epic adventure.
I still think I'd want to Yeah, I know.
Got your border. No, he can't come back in, sorry. Tim's out now, he can't get back in.
No, but this is the old one. This is the old marker. And then they came and figured he was out by about 10 metres, which is all right. And the proper marker.
It's cold as it's been the whole time.
I was thinking about bringing 3 stubbies and having one in each state, but
A bit early. That's acceptable.
There you go, Dar. All 3 states.
No.
Little hugger.
Yeah. Look in the corner.
Not giving Queensland much love, Dar. We just left Poeppel Corner. Coming back down past the salt pan again. This time last year at the northernmost point of Queensland and Australia. And now we've just been to another geographical point of interest in the corner of Queensland, bottom corner. We're borders with South Australia and Northern Territory. Poeppel Corner. So yeah, don't know what's next on the list, but just go around, tick them off. Actually I do, we're going to go to Haddon Corner. We're going to go to Haddon Corner on the way back, so that'll be another point. And we'll do Cameron Corner next time we go down to Broken Hill like the original trip was planned. But anyway, punch back now. I don't know how far we'll get, but yeah, as I said, we'll perch up somewhere near Big Red and we'll get up there for a sunrise tomorrow before heading out. Check back in later. 12 call points back from Poeppel Corner towards Birdsville, and in a couple of hours we'll probably say goodbye to these people. We're going to spend another night out here and yeah, try to find a good camp spot. Pretty good drive today. It's a bit easier actually coming back towards Birdsville, so travelling west. It's not as chopped out as bad, and yeah, just been getting up the hills mainly in first and second high. Sometimes not even locked in. But anyway, beautiful landscape, beautiful spot for lunch. Well, we've settled into our final camp spot in the Simpson Desert. We found this mad place, probably about 14 k's from Big Red. So I've got a little bit of a drive tomorrow. Our plan is we'll pack up early again and get up there for sunrise. So that'll be pretty special. But said goodbye to the crew today. Felt a bit strange, felt like I've known those blokes for a long time, but met them at Diamantina, as I already said, and yeah, got to tag along with them. Rod's very knowledgeable in the area, and Lindsay and his old man, just fantastic people. We bumped into another couple, Liz and Don, and in their Ranger, and they were out here by themselves, and ended up tagging along with us too. So I had a bit of a crew rolling out there to Poeppel Corner. It was brilliant people. It was really good to share the experience with those guys, and probably once we get back into civilization, like, we'll be doing the old Facebook friend requests and sending stuff around and sharing our photos and videos, etc. So yeah, I just want to thank those guys again. First time at Simpson, and it was just great to hook up with those guys and head out there and do it with them. But tonight it's just me and Michelle, and yeah, we're going to be privileged because the sunset's going to be absolutely awesome. We're just tucked in right beside a dune here, another dune just there, so there's only probably about 100-150 metres between them. So yeah, just on this little clay pan, nice and flat. It's going to be epic night sky. Just really looking forward to it. It's been a special place. Been wanting to come here for so long. As I said, as an apprentice, I flew over it in an aeroplane and I was like, wow. So just so good to be here, and yeah, loved every minute of it. The driving up and down the dunes is very fun, but tell you what, when they're chopped up, there's not much fun bouncing about in the bloody old highlights. But anyway, she's done really well. The front diff locks I'll talk about in another video, but it's almost cheating, I reckon, because they're all like flat to the floor. Well, not all of them, but they're flat to the floor, getting up a lot of them, and bouncing around in the dips and that. And I refuse to bounce it because it's just so crap in the highlights when you start bouncing. So I just like second, third gear low, just crawl up these sand dunes, and when it starts to like look like it's going to sink down, she doesn't. She just keeps like plowing through. So these diff locks at the front, they're cheating. I can't turn them off because they're automatic locking, but yeah, I'll talk about it in another video. But anyway, Michelle's just getting some firewood. How'd you go, Dale?
Bad.
You got a little bit there?
Things, but we'll be able to cook.
Yeah. So yeah, slim pickings with the wood, especially in this spot. We're pretty good last night, but got it all loaded up, ready to go. Probably just get it going and then start cooking on it probably, just to make sure we get dinner done. But anyway, we did good, Dale.
There's some better bits.
Alright. The sunset's looking pretty good, eh?
Absolutely. Head up that dune and with a drink and
Yeah.
enjoy.
Got some wispy clouds happening. So yeah, gonna be privileged to spend one more night out here. They're gonna look after us with a brilliant sunset. Haven't had any cloudy sunsets except for out at Diamond Teamer. There was a little bit of cloud on that last night, but nothing like this is going to look like. So yeah, privileged again. But anyway, we'll get up there after another half an hour to an hour or so, because sunsets out here last forever. Anyway, good job, Doug.
Cheers.
Simpson Desert, eh? Bloody beautiful. Hey, Dale.
Stunning, and I think we're going to be so rewarded with the sunset tonight. Perfect.
Righto. Last night in the Simpson, Dale, what's for dinner?
We're going to have steak and veggies, but I'm also cutting up some steak for wraps for lunch tomorrow because we cooked a lot of steak.
That's massive bloody rumps from Miko. Good old Miko.
Looks like they cooked to perfection, babe. Thank you.
Yep, I know what I'm doing. Some carrot and broccoli. And some rump steak. That's for the wraps tomorrow. And that's the bit for tonight. Alright. Looking forward to tucking in or what?
100%. Cannot wait. I'm actually really hungry.
Need to get back around that fire because it's chilly.
Very cold.
Alright, so yeah, it's a bit chilly out here tonight. But we actually managed to get enough wood. Couldn't muck around though, had to get the dinner on straight away. And this is pretty much well, it's not the last bit of the adventure. We got 14 k's back to Big Red tomorrow, and we have to get up the western side of it, which is a challenge. So there wasn't many tracks available the other day when we went through, except for just the one up the middle. But once you get up the top, it's about 1.5 to 2 metre drop-offs, like little peaks. So we'll see how the Luxie goes, but should be right. Sunrise at Big Red. tomorrow. That's the plan. Righto, well this morning didn't quite go as planned. We didn't end up getting to Big Red. It was bloody 5 o'clock when the alarms went off. It was so cold. I reckon it was close to 0 just before dawn there, but yeah, just couldn't drag our asses out of bed. So I ended up staying in, having a bit of a sleep in, making the most of this beautiful spot in the morning. Had it all to ourselves, our little patch of desert paradise. And yeah, we'll head on out now towards Big Red, see if this Luxie gets up it. So yeah, we'll trek on out. We've got about a 14-15 kilometre trip still, and then we'll be airing back up and heading back into Birdsville. We'll see what's open for brekkie, I think. Might be a late brekkie by the time we get there though, after we play around in Big Red for a bit. But anyway, see how it goes. And yeah, it's just been a privilege to stay in this ancient landscape and just experience it for the first time with a good crew of people, as I said. Just magic. Anyway, we'll punch on now. Car's warming up, she's bloody cold. Even though I'm in a singlet, I've just packed up though, so I've raised a bit of sweat. But yeah, onward. Single vehicle heading east at Q4 on the QAA line. Single vehicle heading east at call point 4. Big Red. Not going to try to smash it up it. Just don't want to bounce all over these chop outs. The other options are quite a bit how you're going, just due to the drop off on the other side. It's about 1.5 to 2 metre drop off, and I don't want to get high side. There's no one else up here to pull me out. We'll probably just go straight down through the sand, but just never know. But anyway, seem to be doing this all right. Big Red! Well, that's Big Red done. There's a couple of tracks there. You can muck around out here all day, I guess, on them, but one and done. We've got the adventure must continue. Don't know where we're heading tonight. Got a few places up our sleeve. We've got to air up, back into Birdsville, get some late breakfast. It might even be lunch by the time we get there. And yeah, punch on towards Windora. So we're going to go to the other corner. They've been told about this legendary pub, the Batuta pub, just in the middle of nowhere, by the lads that we have spent the last couple of days with. They highly rate it. So we might go there, suss it out, depending on what time we actually get there. And yeah, we'll just see what the day brings. We're heading back towards, as I said, Windora, and then into Hellhole Gorge and probably Adalia National Park, and before we start heading back to Longreach. So anyway, on with the show. It's been great to be out here. What do you reckon, Dale?
So Simpson Desert is amazing. Really, really enjoyed it.